And we have the prizes up here. First place will be winning $1,200 in a star quilt. Second place will receive $800, a blanket, and a beautiful suitcase that I got off my brother John David Native Anthracite. Third place will receive $600 in a goodie bag of makeup, eyelashes, all the stuff that my sister used to adore. You see the banner, come up here more, nephew, son. Dion, stand in the middle and hold it. This is my sister. Her name was Michelle Bluehorse. That was my sister. She was full of humor, and that's what she would say. Her slave name was Michelle. But she was given the Indian name, Tiwahe Awiyankawi. Myself and my family, we originally come from the Miniwakan tribe, Spirit Lake, North Dakota, the Medewakantuka Sioux, the band. So my sister was given this name, Tiwahe Awiyankawi. And it interpreted that name. If you said it in English, it was protects her family woman. Because for those of you that had the opportunity to know my sister, she wouldn't back down from nobody. Not even if you ever stood up to her or said she'd be there for her family. She was always had this beautiful smile and laugh. And it's been a tough year for all of us. And I want to thank each and every one of you for sticking it out and being here with us throughout the weekend. To bear witness to the special that we're having in memory of my sister. I know she's up there sitting amongst the stars and she's happy. We're taught in our Indian ways that she went home and that now she's our elder. She went to be back with the ancestors. That physically she left, but spiritually she lives forever. When you walk outside, you feel the breeze or the sun, the rain. It's my sister, I say, it's coming. She's coming on a cold day. Maybe the sun will come out. That's my sister. She still comes to us in dreams. She comes to us. And I know it's been tough on my mom this last year. But she's held it together and been strong for each and every one of us siblings. My children as well. My sister was like a mom to them. And I pray for her daily and her children that I now take as my own. And unfortunately, all of the family couldn't be here. A lot of them reside still in South Dakota where they had other obligations. So at this time, there was a song that was composed for my sister. In that song, you'll hear her Indian name, Tiwahe Awiyankawi. And interpreted the song that I had given the words to my brother Chris. The song says that our sister had went home to dance, to sit amongst the stars and dance. When you hear this song, we want you to dance with a good heart and good feelings. So the family's going to go around the circle one time. Our host drum is going to render the song. And we'd like to invite all of the women's traditional 18 and over to follow in behind the family. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, if you could please rise. Thank you, Stronghold. All of you women's traditional dancers now, if you could make a big circle on the floor. My Inez, my protector, my wife. While they rolled up the banner, I really want to say thank you to each and every one of you. It's tough. It's been hard to share words. To make my sister proud. So I want to say thank you to the singers, to each and every one of you, women traditional dancers, for coming out here, for honoring my sister, to give us back some strength. It means a lot. We're going to dance 2 songs, one straight and one change up. With that, we'll pick 10 dancers. Out of those 10, we'll make the final for the top 3. We'll dance with the top 10, 2 more songs. Out of those 2 final songs, that's where we'll pick our 3 winners. Once again, first place, $1,200 and a star quilt. Second place, $800, a blanket and a suitcase. Third place, $600, blanket and some lashes and some, I don't know what else is in there, so a goodie bag of all kinds of, maybe it's Maybelline, I don't know, it could be Ulta. So, Stronghold, you've been given the instructions. Song number 1. Walk around, get yourself a drink of water, adjust your feathers, make sure your eyelashes are on fleek. We're gonna have one more song coming to you from Stronghold. This will be a change up, and then after that, we're gonna make a selection. We'll go with 10 dancers after the second song. And then we'll go into 2 more songs after that. I said we know this was a good celebration. There were lots of good specials. Myself and my family, we want to say thank you to the Lummi victims of crime, the Lummi tribe of Indians for allowing me and my family to take this time to honor my sister. We're ready to go. Song number 2. We're going to have them big circle up. We're going to talk together as a family, and we'll pick our top 10. My mom will be making the first selection here for the top 10. Big round of applause for all of you dancers. You are all champions in your own right. There's dancer number 1, Wilma Buck. Auntie Lisa will be making the next selection. Paula Shabala. Auntie K is making the next selection there. Here's one of your top 10 there. This is dancer Shandina Spencer. My daughter will be making the next selection here. Jay Sean Reed, Tippets Walsey. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to pick 5 more. I lost track here because the microphone, the batteries went out. Wilma Wasais was chosen, I do believe, here. Ariana Shika. Jade Lewis. I'm losing count here because I ran out of battery and I can't walk that far. There's 8 up there, the great 8. Here we go. Oh, this mic's even louder. Mom's picking again, and it looks like she's picking Sherry Thunderhawk. So dancer number 9 there, we have 1 more left. And Emily Washibs. Thank you to each and every one of you other dancers. It meant a lot. We'll sneak out here with my brother Merlin. So now with the top 10, we're gonna go into 2 more songs. A straight and a change up, or maybe a change up and a straight. As they go through and shake hands and then the other dancers come back out, I'll share some more words. This is because my mom, when we lost my sister and she made that journey to go home, when we had her services and when we were planning her services, my mom, she told me, she didn't want me to speak. She wanted me to sit, and she wanted me to mourn the loss. Me, being me, I couldn't just sit down. And so I officiated, and I took care of my family. I did the services, and today, to stand up here and speak again, it takes a lot. But I know that my sister is standing next to me and she's proud. She's proud of all of the family. And I do want to say this, that I do, and I don't give enough recognition to my fiance, my better half, my wife, my boss, because she was by my side this whole time and daily, and she's seen me, you know, go through these different stages of mourning and going through this, and she's been there for me and my children, and I can't thank you enough. Looks like we're ready. Is there 10 out there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If we could please rise for the champion dancers here, just for this first song. We're going to go back over here to Stronghold. Give our dancers a big round of applause. They're dancing for a lot of money here tonight. Oh, walk around, get yourself a drink of water. Water runners come out here and make sure. This is almost like a heavyweight fight. There you go, your 12 rounds. You gotta go to your corner man, your cut man. They're gonna tell you, bob and weave, stick and move. Maybe move like this, do this, try this move. Once again, thank you to all of you dancers for coming out here and honoring my sister and being here to support my family, to the Lummi tribe, the committee. Thank you for allowing us this time. We got the go-ahead. Stronghold, this is your champion song here. going to ask you to line up here by Merlin and face the opposite. We do have a little bit of gas money or a little bit of coffee money for the dancers that do not place. Here's your third place, receiving $600, a blanket, a goodie bag of some makeup, Shandina Spencer, your third place winner. Second place, Wilma Buck, receiving a suitcase, $800, and a blanket. Got some new traveling accessories there. Thank you very much for being here. It means a lot to me. And your champion, receiving $1,200, a star quilt, Paula Shabala. Big round of applause for all of the other dancers. Please come forward and shake hands with the winners, the family. We do have some money for each and every one of you. When you come forward here, once again, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for honoring my sister, for the strength, the healing that this brought to my family and to myself. I greatly appreciate it. All of you champions, dancers, you're all champions. I've had the opportunity to meet and travel and share stories with a lot of you, and it means a lot. Thank you to my family for being there. And this was my idea, kind of last minute. But I want to say thank you to all of you for supporting and being here and bearing witness to this special. And I wish safe travels upon each and every one of you. And thank you. So at this time, could everybody that's still here, a big round of applause to all of the winners. And thank you. Merlin, or we just go right into retiring the colors? Flag bearers, come forward. Lummi turned in, it looks like, on a green lanyard that says Northwest. I'm not sure, but a girl stop. Northwest Girl Stop. It looks like it could be a Dodge key, but if you're missing your car key or you're trying to go home, I'll help you. I have your car keys. Flip your tail, you're on the air. We have some other keys that were lost. If you find keys, please bring them up. These are mine, I know that. So I found those. The kitchen will be closing soon, so some of the stuff is on sale. We might even have some chili to give away, or is there chili left? A lot of chili. MCK will tell me, but there's fresh lumpia if you want some lumpia. Lumpia and steamed rice. That's for sale back there. Kill shot, be standing by for intertribal. Kill shot, you're on the air. Intertribal. we're gonna go in to the memorial special for my sister, Michelle Bluehorse. I let the host drum rest because I called upon my brothers. They're gonna have to render a lot of songs for my sister and for my family. I want to say thank you. So Warhawk, Flickertail, Killshot, you are excused. We're pretty much done for the evening. I'm gonna find out if we can call you up for your drum pay. So give me 1 second here. But shoot number 8, you're on the air. Hey, shoot number 8. Hold up real quick there, Gary. Hold up. My brother John Washington, come up here to the front real quick. Hold up, shoot number 8. My brother walked around here and was raffling off this beautiful artwork. We have the winners. I know one of them. That was the red tickets. One of the names here, Frank Austin, you won yourself. We do have the number, so he does not need to be present. If you're not here, Frank Austin, red ticket, 526 is the last 3 numbers. We'll call you. Fanny, red ticket, last 3, 548. Your phone number is on there as well. But if you're still here, Fanny, you won yourself the John Washington's original. Hola! And Jordan Yazzie, you won yourself. Jordan Yazzie, you bought yourself a raffle ticket. Nora Husham is getting ready to close. So your last chance to get some Indian ice cream. So Jordan's here. And then who else was he looking for? Steve Austin, was that it? Or Stone Cold? Stone Cold Frank Austin was the only one that didn't come up. Frank Austin, if you're here, shoot number 8, Intertribal time. Can I get a representative from Warhawk, Flickertail, and Killshot? Come up here and get your drum pay. And we have a cell phone that was turned in. Come back here, see Victoria. Victoria has your drum pay. shoot number 8. Thank you. We're going to jump right back over to Rockin' Horse. Stand by, Night Spirit, for the final intertribal. Shoot number 8. Send up a representative here to get your dinero, your day pay. We got all of the drums here. We're going to finish up. We're going to end the night with the Michelle Blue Horse Memorial Women's Traditional 18 and over Women's Traditional Special. Rockin' Horse, rock 'em! All right, thank you there, Rockin' Horse. Night Spirit, you're gonna have the final intertribal A representative from Rockin' Horse, go get your drum paying. Everybody, please, once again, if you could please clean up around your area. Singers especially, we want your area to be very clean. Night Spirit, take it away. All right, Stronghold, you're gonna have these songs here. They'll all be straight songs. Two songs. Listen up here. The first song, after the first song, just hold your places. And I do believe they'll pick 5 dancers. Out of those 5, they're gonna narrow it down to 1 winner, and that will be your winner take all. So they'll dance all 4 verses on this first song, and then they'll pick 5 dancers after that. We have the judges. Do believe we're ready to go. We got the high sign. We're gonna ask everybody to please rise for this first song. Stronghold, you're on the air. Walk around if we can. We do have some women's stationary dancers, Merlin. We have some women's stationary dancers. Dancers, make a big circle there. Merlin, gather all your judges in the middle. Merlin will help assist there. Dancers, spread out there, make a big circle. They're going to be picking 5 dancers. 5 dancers out of this. All of the dancers here. If you've been selected, please come up here to the announcer stand and stand up here in front. We have our first selection. So once again, this special was a winner take all. They're going to pick the top 5. The top 5 will come up and stand in front of the announcer stand. Out of the top 5, we're going to narrow it down to one dancer, and that one dancer will be your champion. During the second song here, we have 2, now we have 3, 4, 1 more dancer to be picked. Big round of applause for all of our dancers. Here is your top 5. Utilize the whole floor. Everybody put your hands together, make some noise. One of these dancers is going to be walking home with a good amount of Majestad. So keep singing until there's one dancer left. They're going to go around. The judges will make their selection. All 5 dancers are out there. Stronghold, you are on the air for your final song. Tie in the men's traditional, 165 and 126. Your champion. Big round of applause. All of you, thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was a very, very tough contest there. Your champion, if you could come up here and give Victoria your name, and we'll have prize payouts here later this evening. Judges made their selection. That's a wrap. Thank you there, men's traditional. Don't worry though, you got about 6 more coming up for all of you guys that was yelling one more. So listen up. The Lummi victims of crime put on this special After this special, we have a tie in the men's grass. Dancer number 102147. There in the bleachers, how you all feeling this evening? Put your hands together, make some noise for a beautiful Saturday Night Live here in the Latvia. We have our judges, we have the drum, we're ready to go. Night Spirit, you're on the air. Red outfit special, be getting ready. gonna go one more song. We're gonna go with a change up back to our host drum. Dancers, walk around, get yourself something to drink. Once again, the kitchen's still open. We're going to be going into our red outfit special right after this for the women's categories. Red outfit, that's open to women's fancy, jingle, traditional. You just have to be in a red outfit. Immediately following the women's special, we'll go into the red outfit special for the main categories: fancy, grass, traditional. After that, once I speak with my mom again and my family, we'll go into my sister's special. Judges are ready. more song there by the judges. So sidestep, walk around, get yourself a drink of water. Take it away. As soon as we get the high sign from our arena director, the judges are ready, the mic's over there. Stronghold. your ballots. We got 1, we got 2, we got 3. We flicker tail, you're on the air. wrong.
Give us the money so we can do the work extra, because we're out there doing the actual searches with these families. So just, keep your loved ones close to you. Always check in. And just, thank you guys.
It is important to hear these stories, and you can feel the emotion. You can feel the heartbreak when our sister from Chilliwack was talking, the tremble in her voice. And I believe that's probably every parent's worst nightmare. Every sibling, every family member. So that will go into MIW, the song. parents, my aunts, my uncles, my grandma, and we travel powwow after powwow. And that was our life until 2006. And then my aunt over here, my Aunt Ricky, told us it was time to start learning our prosaic ways and start expressing it. We stood with my late uncle there in Pelham up to 2006. And throughout travel journeys and throughout that time of us, from then until now, we've shared songs throughout Indian country. And this is a song that I created that went viral like the first night. Next door over here at the Lummi Nation School, I brought that out to the community, Lummi community. And you can see that video on YouTube. I'm teaching that song, and these singers are catching on to it. My daughters, Cheryl Ann, and Rita Joe, and Shawnee George, a few others created a dance for the song. And you see the dance, they put their hand where that red paint goes over their mouth, that they won't be silenced anymore, that we can begin to heal, begin to help some of these ones, have a little bit of healing, have a little bit of closure. Like I expressed yesterday, a lot of these songs are brought to us through a feeling, an emotion, a prayer. And that was my feelings behind this, because I remember, being over in Yakima Valley at powwows. And I was a junior and teen category, and some of the young girls going missing over there. And it happened a lot over there in Yakima. I remember that different ones, I would get up and say invocation. The late Watson Totus, they used to pray for these girls, these children to be found. Some of them were never found. Some of them were found on the side of the road, murdered. That was my feeling behind creating this song. I asked Dick Parker to come up and share some words, because she's one that's really active in this right here, as well as Roxanne White, done some work with these two ladies on this, and asked them to share a few words before we go into the song. And I thank them for wanting and being willing to step forward and share it. And I want to call one of our dancers forward, Tressa. This shirt that she has on was given to us by Roxanne. And this girl that's on this shirt here is currently missing in our neighboring reservation in Tuela. So this is the prayer that we have when we come up here today. We ask that, these ones are found. We ask that these families are helped. Sometimes, our families, they try their hardest and their story is never heard. And I turn their mic over to Deb Parker at this time.
Hey, Sam. If we can have some silence. This work that we do is work from our heart. It's from our spirit. And when I was younger, our grandparents used to say, follow your heart, follow your spirit. And I really didn't know what that meant until I got older and I questioned myself. Do I belong? Who am I to sing? Who am I to speak my language? Who am I to introduce myself? Sayelsa, Palchuk, Leila, Lummi, Cowichan, Apache, Yaqui. That is who I am. My ancestors survived. As you've seen, the Great Flood. They survived boarding schools. They were told that their languages didn't matter. And yet here today we have one of our young ones speaking her language. And my spirit gets so excited because when I took language class, I cried. I don't know what was inside of me, but something hurt me so bad. I could only imagine what happened to my grandmother and her mother. I stand before the beautiful relatives here from the Lummi Nation, and I'm so proud of the singers and the dancers and each one who carries on our traditions. You are the medicine.
Okay, we're ready to get started. We'll turn the floor over to the Q family. Hi, Christian.
Hostia. Today, we come up here and share a little bit of ourselves, our culture, our ways of life here in the Coast Salish territories. Stand up here with my cousin, Saatalak, and the Blackhawks, West Shore. I feel so short right here because this mic is so high and it feels like I'm tippy-toeing. But this is a little bit of us, and how we teach our children the respect of our Chilean, our culture, our ways. This first couple songs you're going to hear, we call Saligluk. And they say that Saligluk, it calls the spirit of our ancestors to come and be with us. Calling the spirit to guide and protect us up here, our children, and the future that we have as Indigenous people. And then we go into a song, it's called Going to War. In years, our people here were warriors. They were fierce warriors. And then after that, we're going to go into a song called Survivors, a song that I created back in 2006, 2007, prior to the first battle Lummi. Created that song. I wanted a song that told the story of us, of this people, of this tribe, of this area, the Clackamas people. This song ties all Clackamas tribes together. All the tribes that you hear that have the miss on the end, we're all related one way or another. And this song is proof of that. The Clackamas people, the Clackamas tribes. And the song talks about a flood, the great flood. You hear in the Bible and other religions, they talk about the great flood. Well, us guys here, we have that story. Our tribes, our Clackamas people, we have that story that was handed down orally throughout time, throughout our lives. And we grow up and we know get to know these stories and the meanings behind it. So this first song is Caligula, and it goes into going to war, and then it's going to go into the flood song, the survivor song.
Traditionally, our songs are 4 verses. But this song here, that last song that you heard, 5. The reason for that 5th verse, we heard that tempo change, the drum beat change from a slow skipping to a steady beat, back to skipping again. It was advice of one of our elders that has left us. He said, you go back to that skip beat with the hopes and with the prayers that the younger generation is going to pick that song up and keep that song alive, keep our traditions alive, keep our culture alive. For they are our future. They are who we pass everything down to. So with that, let's be simple.
Out to the tunes of Holy Charles. It Targeting Cornerstone. The street in the square, up a Queen Square, a tear tongue. Mona Peggy Sana Snatcher, Mr. New Sia, Mr. Sia. I should have promised in a paper. It's and puts it here in the car.
Let's give a round of applause, please. Really thankful for Mona and learning and practicing. I also want to go along with her and thank each and every one of you for being here. Thanking our elders for being good examples for us and showing us how to be. And just want to thank each and every one for being here. We're the Lummi Nation Blackhawk Singers, and we're also glad to stand with my cousin, Silampton, and the West Shore, the new family. We're family, we're cousins. My grandpa's name is Lawrence Tom. He was Tom. We're family. So we want to take some time and welcome each and every one. We're the Lummi Nation Blackhawk Singers, and we're glad to stand with our cousins here. This next song we want to share is called LDS. And a little bit about this song. When I think of this song, I composed this song, I heard this song, and other gifts from the Creator. But some of the things that I think about is our today warriors, the warriors that we have today. It's not like a long time ago, but it's still the same today, where we protect our people, protect our children. And it's still that today, and it might be, teachers, or it might be, today we have attorneys and doctors and things like that. They protect our people in a different way. We have today modern day warriors, and the ones that aren't in the armed forces. We think, kind of makes me think of, today warriors, but this song is called LDS. I'm going to share it with you all today. ladies a round of applause. Thank you. This next song we want to share is called Black Hawk Harmony. It was composed by our late brother, Malcolm. And we want to share this song, and it's something he really stood for. Stood for a lot for our culture and who we are and where we come from. But he was a real generous man, and he gave the song to the Black Hawk singers to sing. And he had a good heart. And he said, anybody that needs medicine, anybody that needs prayer, he was thinking about everybody. So if you're able to stand, to please stand and have a special prayer in your heart for yourself. Have a special prayer in your heart for our family. A prayer in your heart for the ones that need prayer. So if you're able to stand, please stand. Acho que stand.
it be John Olney. John Olney, I do believe he was asked to judge where you at, JB. Mr. Native Anthro himself. We are getting questions, Berlin, though, too, about grand entry. We'll let you know in the next few minutes if we're going to go at the 7 o'clock grand entry or 6 o'clock. Here we go! You're on the air. Shoot number 8, T-Boys Fancy. $7 o'clock grand entry. 7 p.m. grand entry. Tell everybody, your friends on Facebook, tag everyone. 7 o'clock grand entry after dinner break. 7 o'clock.